Hey everybody, it's your old friend Walsh here. Today we're going to take a look at a cool little riff you can play on a Weissenborn in the tuning of open D. However, the riff itself is based in the key of A. So it's a pretty cool little thing we can do here. We're going to do this in two parts today, just to not get too confusing. Before we get to the lesson, today's small business shout out goes to Encore Records in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Mark Logan has operated and owned that store for close to 40 years now. He's also a huge supporter of live music in Cambridge, Ontario, as well as running two record labels. In North America, it's Busted Flat Records, and in Europe, it's Wana Records. So a huge, huge fan of music. Anytime I've needed to find some piece of hard-to-find music from some of the players that are not quite on the radar, but are beautiful musicians, Mark finds that. He's got a huge network. He knows where to find music, and he always has plenty of music in stock. So go check him out. The website will scroll at the bottom here. You'll see it. Encore Records, Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. All right, stay tuned for today's Weissenborn lesson. So the riff today is actually in the key of A, which would be considered the 5 chord for this part of the lesson. So let's just play the first part of it slowly. Okay, so pretty easy. What this lesson is going to utilize today is a little more finger technique, not so much spider technique, but just a single string finger technique to make it comfortable with our 3-string combination that we've been working on in the previous lessons. So let's take it apart. We start on the 5th string, which would be the A, and the slide is going to be on the high string, D, at the 2nd fret where we begin. So, and what we do is just pluck a combination simultaneously of those two notes. Now, in the previous lessons, we always discuss that we should always work on vibrato when we can. So I like to add a little vibrato to that. Okay, just a quick, subtle. Okay, now we then move down to the, So we pluck this combination and then take it, the slide off the 2nd fret so it's open, pluck it again, same combination. Okay. Then we take the index finger at the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So we pluck the 2nd string, 2nd fret, simultaneously sliding up to the 4th fret. While that string is ringing, then we use our 2nd finger to pluck the open high D string. So it gives you that kind of dissonant sound, which is what I love on these Weissenborns. Okay? Then we immediately follow that with plucking the 2nd string open with our index finger. Okay. And then we simply endlet with our 3-string combination using the thumb, index finger, 2nd finger. The slide is going to go to the 1st fret, 3rd string. And the 2nd and 1st string are open. It just makes that beautiful chord. Okay, let's run it once. that's how it should sound. So nice and slow. Now stay tuned for the second part. It's coming right up. Now, the second part of the riff has a somewhat dramatic slide into the 5th fret. So before we get to it, I'll just play the first part of the riff again to keep it cohesive. Okay. So we're essentially sliding, and we're only using the bottom 2 strings. We're going to slide from about the 2nd fret up to the 5th. And when we do that, we just use our thumb as we slide in. Then we pluck the 5th string with the thumb. Okay, so quite a dramatic slide, a little bit of vibrato. And then we go all the way to the high string with our index finger, and we'll pluck the high string open. And then we'll pluck the 2nd string open with our index finger. And then we end that part of it with the thumb on the 5th fret 3rd string. So that combination should sound like this. Okay, let's run that. Now I did get a little bit dirty there. Let's clean it up. One more time. And then we simply finish it with a 3-string combination again. However, the slide now is going to begin at the 4th fret, 4th string. So that's where it begins. We pluck simultaneously the 4th string, 4th fret with the thumb, and then the index finger, 2nd string open, 2nd finger, 1st string open. That beautiful chord combination. And then slide immediately slide the slide from the 4th fret down to the 2nd fret. Okay. And have an ear for your pitch. You don't want to get too shy, too far, a little bit pitchy. So, and then simply end it with the thumb on the open 4th string, index finger on the open 2nd string, 2nd finger on the open 1st string. Okay. So let's run that second part. Sorry. That's basically it. So before we get to the jam track, let's run the entire riff now. The jam track is going to be a little bit quicker, a little bit more groovier, but we'll just run this fairly slow. So just a very, very sweet, pleasant lick on the Weissenborn with the open strings. So let's get ready for that jam track. hope I was able to help you along here with a quick little Weissenborn lesson today. And I welcome all the new subscribers. I'm really seeing some growth in the channel here, and I'm super grateful for this. I welcome you all aboard. I'm certainly having a fun time doing this here in my little beard bunker while we remain locked down in Ontario, Canada. So in any case, I super appreciate your support. Don't forget to go check out Encore Records, Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Great website, cheap shipping. He's got all the kind of vinyl and CD that a listener wants to hear. I have began an online learning course for one-on-one lessons here. It's Walshy's Academy of Strings. You can find me at facebook.com/slide guitar lessons. If you want to go one-on-one, pro audio, pro video, right here in the bunker. And if that's a little bit too far for you, but you feel like, hey man, I like what Walshy's doing over there and I'd like to support him, you can find me at patreon.com/Dan Walsh. I'm grateful for the support, and I'll continue doing these things. And stay tuned. We got lots to come. And I'll see you guys real soon.